Hello, we are in the fourth day of this journey, and I hope you are enjoying this journey in one way or the other. Today we look at the whole maybe philosophy or thing of involving God in our weakness. Let me start with a Bible verse. 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9. You see St. Paul tussling with a lot of things, especially his weakness, and we have this famous quote says, "In my weakness is His strength." And St. Paul is talking to God, and this is the reply he gets from the Lord. "My grace is sufficient for you. My strength is made perfect in weakness." I repeat, my grace is sufficient for you. My strength is made perfect in weakness. Now, this is not maybe license for us to continue in our weakness or our state of uneasiness or sin, but we have to understand that our journey with the Lord involves the Lord or inviting the Lord into our weakness. One big mistake I have seen a lot of people making is thinking that when we go to God, we have to cleanse ourselves, we have to make ourselves rid of all the negativities and then go to God. But actually, it's the other way around. You go to God with all your filth, with all your uneasiness, with all your weaknesses, and the Lord will cleanse you because it is His job. One of the best examples you can see is in the parable of the prodigal son, where the younger son actually doesn't cleanse himself and come to the father. He just goes to the father as he is, cleaning maybe and restoring what has happened in his life was the job of the Father. So we have to actually go to the Lord as we are, and the Lord will take care of what is happening in our life. One best way I can explain to you, maybe in a very practical context, is let's say you have a source of light in front of you over there, and when you are actually turned away from the source of light, the shadow is right in front of you. And the further you go from the light, they say that the shadow becomes longer and longer till a point when you can't differentiate between you and the shadow. But one beautiful thing happens is the moment you turn to the light, your shadow goes behind. And the closer you get to the light, the shadow becomes smaller and smaller. And science tells us when you're right under the source of the light, there is no shadow. You did not do anything to your shadow. The light took care of it. All that you did is decide whether to walk away from the light or walk towards the light. So you should not worry too much about your weaknesses. You have to walk towards the Lord, and He will take care of your weakness. Don't hide your weakness from God. Not that we can hide it, but don't hide it from the Lord, but acknowledge the fact. And as a part of walking towards the light, we have to avoid the occasions of falling into sin or falling into all these problems. And one more very important thing, and please understand it, because when you read the lives of many saints, you would see them telling, we are big sinners, we are unworthy, we are not qualified enough for what we are doing. One reason why it happens is, when you are far away from the source of light, even if there is dirt on yourself, you don't realize it is there. But the closer you get to the light, even the tiny specks of filth or dirt that is there on you becomes more and more visible. But don't worry about it, because you go to the Father and the Father will cleanse you. Don't be uneasy to involve God in your weakness. He knows us as we are. Just be in His presence and let Him do the cleansing in your life. Thank you.